Tales of the Demagost Exit Demo. Alright. Oh, can't maximize. Really? I guess we're forced into this resolution. Okay, right off the bat, you probably want to offer 4K. Just 2025, a lot of people are running that. Let's see here. New game? The prologue. Okay, it looks like we have somewhat of like a civilization map here. You walk by left-clicking on a map. Movement is disabled during dialogues. Click on the tent to move there. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so okay. Okay, we're slowly just inching our way to the tent. All right. Choose your difficulty. Difficulty affects the resource income, making early game easier or harder, but you take more hits on hard. I'm going easy, so we can see as much as we possibly can in the shortest amount of time available. You will not be able to move when text is active on screen. A scream jolted Ronan awake, echoing ominously through the valley. His heart pounded as he strained to listen, catching the distant shouts of alarm, the frantic cries for help, and the harrowing wails of despair. Ronan had been deep in sleep after a long day of hunting in the mountains, where he had gone to gather food for the approaching winter. I don't know why I skip the all the time, but now the night was still, save for the terrifying sounds that filled the air. Okay? He scrambled to his feet, his mind racing as he registered the faint glow of the light and the thick, ominous smoke rising in the direction of his village, his home, Fendham. Panic surged through him as he thought of his family, but dread quickly followed. Ronan knew all too well he was responsible for the ravaging bandits. Well, okay, no, he was responsible. And then the ravaging bandits, whose names struck fear into the hearts of all who lived in the smaller settlements, were notorious for raiding and destroying villages. Rumor had it that they were merciless, leaving nothing but ash and ruin in their wake. Fendham was their largest target yet. Oh, God. Okay, dude. Okay, I can't be reading for everybody like this, man. You gotta read some of your own stuff. Get your voice in there. Get some, like, Ronan's first instinct was to run his village, to find his family and protect them from horrors that had been following his home. But in reality hit him hard. He was just one man, armed with only the tools of a hunter. He knew he stood no chance against the bandits who had already torn through as many villages. With a grim determination, Ronan quickly panicked. Okay, dude, like straight up, this is long-winded as hell. I thought I was long-winded, but this is crazy. You see a villager being chased by a bandit running towards you. The bandit focus seems to be completely on the villager. You must act fast. Okay, man. Okay. Wait. This lets me maximize. Yes. All right, here we go. We're gonna. Should I just hide and watch what happens? I don't know if I have the oomph to fight, but I'm going to fight anyway. This is an enemy with its health. When it reaches 0, you win the battle. Here you can see your health. When it reaches 0, you will lose the fight, not necessarily the game. You take turns with your enemy. You can choose an action on this top panel as you progress the game. You will unlock more attack styles and actions. You can choose to run, forfeiting the battle. Some battles are repeatable, some not. Alright. So, you will face bandit. Attack middle, I guess? Bandit attacks you, throwing D20. Okay, so this is kind of a text adventure mixed with... I'm not sure what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a pretty underdeveloped game, let's be honest. Like, for this day and age, no one's gonna stick to this. However... there are some good things here. Okay, so this tree, I like this tree. Text adventure is good. I don't know how the way you're delivering it is just way too classic, in my opinion, I guess. I don't know how I would deliver this. I don't even see an enemy and I got hit for you know, 4. Or wait, bandit hits you for 4. And I went down to 15. This is kind of loose. Attack middle. Then I get hit by 4 again. So I guess I was already at 19 maybe. Because it hit me for 4 properly here. I'd have to look and see if that actually hit me for the proper amount last time. You attack the enemy, throwing D20, you throw 6, you hit for 4. Bandit attacks you, throwing D20, throws 10, bandit misses. Attack middle. You attack the enemy, throwing D20, you throw 16, you hit for 4. Bandit attacks you, throwing D20. Oh my... Bro, you're killing me. You're killing me. And not just my character, my mind. All right, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna give it a little bit more time on this. Bandit attacks me, throwing 15. I might have to run. No, wait. This is the bandit. This is you. So I'm looking at the bandit. This is through my eyes. This is the bandit. So I'm actually doing pretty well. Sounds a little bit backwards. This is my fault. Okay, you attack the enemy, throwing D20. You throw 10. You hit for 1. Enemy falls. You are triumphant. Okay, cool. Act 1. Exodus. All right. That's pretty cool the way it did that. All right. In the top left corner, you see your inventory. Here you can see the time of day, your health points, and day begins at 6 hours and ends at 20 hours. By holding left control, you speed up time. This does not run when you're not moving. In the top right corner, you will see your quest. For details, open the journal with the F key. Okay. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right. After dust settles, running. Bro. We don't have much time. Yeah. I'll go straight to the supplies. Let's search for survivors first. What do y'all think? Tell me what happened. I want to know the story. At least they give us an option here. You know what I mean? If you're me, these 2 options are specifically catered for people like me. All right. I'm going straight for the supplies, boy. Understood. Getting supplies is our priority. I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay, lady that I don't know the story of. We can't stay here much longer. While you're out, ask around for places we might settle, even temporarily. Okay? Okay, we're gonna... Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. It's actually traveling. Okay, cool. All right. That was not working at first, but now it is. I see the intention behind it now. Hello, sheep. We can go ahead and check the birds up here. Okay. We're going to go over to... Oh, we can't go over the port. There's a whole mountain in the way. All right, let's go to Victus. Or Vicus. Vicus. All right. Collecting wood only in forest. Gather food or rest. Supplies. We came for supplies, right? Okay. Can I... Okay. Wait, we can enter from down here. As Ronan nears Victus, a group of a group of villagers nears him. One of them being the villager elder, a wise man in charge of the village. He approaches Ronan. Ronan, you look wary, my boy. We saw the smoke rising from Femdom this morning. Okay, it's not Femdom. It's Fedum. Fedum. Or Feedum. Feedum. I like Feedum. You know what I mean? Like, because I like to be fed. So fed and feed, we're both... Let's go with fed him. Like, we saw this guy was hungry, so we fed him. This morning. Please tell us what happened, okay? It was an attack. Bandits. They tore through the village and it's all gone now. You need to send for help for Urbs. Urbs? From Urbs. Okay. Urbs down here, okay? No village is safe anymore. They come for you next if we don't act fast. We had already sent words to Urbs. Urbs. I don't know why. It doesn't sound like a city to me. It sounds like a pastime. When we saw smoke, a garrison should arrive by morning, but you're welcome to rest here until they do. I probably will. I can't imagine what you've been through, Ronan. You have our deepest sympathies. We'll help you however we can. Please take what you need, food, supplies, anything to help your survivors, any survivors from Fedum. Because we wanted to fed him. Alright. Thank you, Elder, but I have enough coin to pay for the supplies. I won't burden Vicus more than I must. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I mean, it was free until you said something. Then, wait, did my money go? That's my my demarks. Okay, got it. If that's what you wish, Ronan. But know that you will always have a place here should you need it. Please stay the night. You can rest here as long as you need. You spend the rest of the day wandering through the biggest Vicus, chatting with the villagers who eagerly listen to your tale of the raid. During your conversations, you learn about a promising location for a new village. Okay. Yeah, whatever. So, Urbs, the pastime village over here. You know what? I'm gonna have to go over to Urbs City. Yes. I hear you have herbs. No? No herbs? Oh, wait. Yeah, the inner button. You stop at the gates of Urbs where the guards, already aware of the raid, listen to your story attentively. They nod grimly and offer a tip in the safe... Okay, hold on. They nod grimly and offer a tip in a safe place in the woods to settle until the bandit threat is dealt with. Welcome to the city of Urbs. What do you do? Let's recruit people. I don't have enough demarks for a merchant. Okay. Find work for a day. You spend the rest of the day working in Urbs. Yeah, I do that sometimes too. And as evening falls, your employer offers you a place to rest for the night. At dawn, he hands you your well-earned salary, ready for another day. Welcome to the city of Urbs. What do you do? Let's visit the market. I got a few demarks. So I could buy food for 2 demarks. I could buy 10 food for 20 demarks. It's the same price. Just, saves time. Buy a map to settlement spot, 20, and buy a house for 2,500. Okay, I'm kind of seeing the allure here. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of spreading out a little bit. I like the fact that you can buy a house. Perhaps like this turns into a little bit of a fable kind of, execution, which would be really neat. You can marry in different places and get travelers and friends and those kinds of things coming along. See, return. Welcome to the city of Urbs. What do you do? Well, sometimes I go to cities, named things that I like, and then I do the thing that I like when I get to the city that's named a thing that I like. Anyway, let's go ahead and leave. Let's see what the edge of the mountains carry for us. Alright, we can camp in the mountains. You set up your camp. What do you do? Let's go ahead and rest and restore HP. Okay. And I wonder... I think we can head to port. Hold on. Well, he's got some A-star going on him, at the very least. Oh. Can't get across the bridge. He needs help across the bridge. Alright. Yep. I got you. Alright. That's probably why we couldn't go across the bridge over here. As the sun sets, you set up your camp. You still have a couple hours of light. How do you spend them? Let's gather some food. Yeah, sure. Alright. We're gonna walk a little bit farther. We could probably camp here, right? Alright. Brought food to the survivors of Fedham. Relief washes over the weary faces. Among them, you spot Thorn, the boatwright standing towards you. His survival is a small victory in the shadow of everything lost. Oi, Ronan, over here. Good job with the grub. You've done right by us. We've not been sitting in our hands either. Buried in the dead, said our goodbyes. Now it's time to move on. This place is done for. Scratches his head, his brow furrowed. We thought it over. We need to leave Fendham. But how's the question? We can rig up the cot to haul what we've got, or we take the river, build a boat. Either way, it's gotta be now. You're the one with the plan. Where to, Ronan? Where to, Ronan? Huh. Forest with potential or basic farmland. Well, if you get to the forest, we could build a tree house, but I'm gonna go ahead and say we're probably gonna need some food with a farmland. We'll use the carts. There's a patch of farmland not far from here where we can set up a new home. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Welcome to the camp of Fedham refugees. Refugees. Okay. We already gave the villagers food, didn't we? Alright, we're gonna leave for now. I don't think I ended up camping. I forgot to do that, I think. Yeah, let's get him across the bridge. I don't think I can get across the bridge. Okay. Okay. As the sun sets, you set up your camp. You still have a couple hours of light. How do you spend them? Gather some wood. All right. I don't know, man. It feels like this might be lacking a little bit. But, I don't know. Like, this is just a demo for a full-featured game, I suppose. Let's go ahead and gather food. I'm not sure what to do. I feel like a Monty Python character running around a map. I feel like a foot's gonna come out and squish me at any point in time. Alright, let's go back to Urbs. Cause, like, seriously? That's what we're gonna do. I'm a little bit underwhelmed by this. I'm not gonna lie. But I did try it. You said it would take a couple minutes as the sun sets. Let's go ahead and rest, because like I don't think I ever did that at any point. But if this is your kind of game, if this is kind of your bag, this is out there and available. You're welcome to try it out. It's on Indie Game Garage. And let's see. Yeah, there's just camp options. And I don't think I can get around this mountain. If I can't get around this mountain, I think this review is over. Alright, let's go ahead and rest. Yeah, I would say that, like, these are the kinds of games that I'm going to probably be selective about in the future. If you guys don't have a really well-developed game, I'm probably going to start looking over them. I'm going to start targeting a little bit, you know, people that have put effort into it. I mean, not to say you didn't put effort into this, but there is definitely a lack of something here. Like, it's just, I cannot help but say that you're going to lose just about everybody, even the Dungeons and Dragons crowd, the dice rollers. I don't see them, picking this up over other things. However, I don't want to get too negative about it. I mean, it looks like you got a bit here, but we're just going to go ahead and leave it at that. I appreciate the game, and again, if you guys like, I mean, you might totally disagree with me, and if that's totally cool. I mean, I am I'm wrong about things all the time. If you watch me, that's my bag. So if you want to try this out, check it out at Indie Game Garage. I'm going to leave a link in the description, and go ahead, like, subscribe, follow if you would like to see more of these. And if you'd like me to try out your game, again, drop by Indie Game Garage and post her on there. And we'll see what happens. Again, we're going to start getting a little more selective as time goes on. And I'll let you know in the comments. I'm generally a pretty nice guy. And this doesn't seem like, it's going to meet the par. But I'm glad you posted here and keep posting here. And even games like this, I highly encourage you to post. Keep posting your progress. Even when you're at the stage like this and you got more distance to go. It's really good to have people follow along in your progress. So, like, the next time I see this posted on my page, I'm going to be way more invested than other games that I haven't tried. The demo was really good to get it out there. You're on the right path, and you're circling over the target. So, again, just because it's not my bag doesn't mean it's not going to be somebody else's. Okay? So, take care of yourself and each other. And if you'd like to support Indie Game Garage, you can hit the like, follow, or subscribe as usual. Or if you'd like to go a little bit further, I have made an application called Orbic. This is something that resides on your desktop.
It's made for presentation and application. Um, we can set it to kind of a fast spin here. This is our fast one. It goes slower than this. I don't know if I should make it faster or not, but another thing is we can open a folder here and, oop, it went to the other screen because I had it on the other screen. But yeah, you can close the folder. It works like a mini taskbar, and you got your time, and these can be enabled and disabled through the menu, and you can add your own icons, you can add your own nucleus, you can easily move it around the desktop, and you can sort out your applications. If something's in the back and you just can't access it, no worries, you can access it from the back. This is a program that I came up with, and I feel like it's a pretty cool program. Might have a few bugs here and there, but like I said, I have battle tested it pretty good. And like I said, if you want to support me just a little bit more, go and check this out. We have a free option for you as well if you would like to check this out before you buy, and you just want to, get used to it, see if it's something that's actually you can actually use or not. It doesn't have the taskbar or the time, but it is the full Orbic application, so you can go and grab that for free. No limited trial, no keys, no nothing. In fact, I don't really put that much effort into security much at all. I do have keys for the pro version. If you decide that you want to buy the pro version and then share it with all your friends, I do not track this. So again, like, it's something that, again, I just kind of want to put out there. And if you want to support me, go ahead and drop me the money. Otherwise, you're going to get it for free, whether you like it or not. Thank you. Take care of each other and yourselves, of course.